Hi everyone, it's Lorna from Kismetplanning. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another video on how to print my printables. And for this one, I'm also going to do it for the daily grind planner. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so what you're going to need is your purchased printable, and I will link my Etsy shop down below. You're going to need a printer. This is the HP printer. And also this, well, any white paper, but I love this one. This is a premium choice LaserJet paper. It is so good. It feels so good. And I will link this also in my Amazon below. Okay, so let's go ahead and load up our printer. I'm gonna grab this sheet, put it over here. Okay, so once you loaded your paper, we're gonna go to our PDF, and I like to do Control P for print, and then this pops up, and so my computer is looking at and pulling up the printer for HP OfficeJet Pro, and that's the correct printer, and my custom scale is actually gonna be 84%. So I have that, and all I'm gonna do is push print. And it should come out right over here. Okay, all done. Let me go ahead and bring this over so I can show you how to cut and punch. Okay, so now that you have your purchased printables and you've printed them, I'm going to show you an example of how I punch this into a daily grind planner. So I'm going to use this one. I actually made this specifically for daily grind. You can put your goals of the month, when you've completed them, the week of, any top priorities, any appointments, your notes, and then the quote for the week. You can write that in, or you can take a sticker and put that in. Okay, so what you're gonna need, I'm gonna put this to the side. What you're gonna need is a paper puncher, like so, and you're gonna need a hole punch. So I like to use this one. This one is from We Are Memory Keepers. I will link this down below. It's in my Amazon storefront. And you're also gonna need a example of a daily grind sheet, which I have here, and also a pen. So what I'm gonna do is I usually just take this. So my sheets are very minimalistic, and I just put this kind of leaf here, and basically the leaf is for me to know where my top is. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to line it up, and basically just put a mark like that so I know where I'm cutting. I will do that down here and right here. Okay, so then now you have your sheet with your marks, and I will bring this over, and all I'm gonna do is cut the sides off like that. So I have one side. Here's another side. And this side. And if you don't have one of these, you can just take a ruler, you could take your scissors and then just kind of cut them. So now that I have my sheet, I am gonna punch them. And how I punch them is, wait, let's go ahead and see if this fits. And so it looks like it does perfectly. So what I do is I take the example daily grind sheet. I'm gonna go like this, open up my paper cutter or punch, and basically just put this like that. Well, yeah, what you can do is you can put this just like that and then punch. And so I've punched it right there. And you could take this, you could punch the rest of them with the little holes. And here's a little trick that I like to do. I like to flip this over to get the last one, which could be your first one. And then there's your punch. Okay, so let's close this up. I like to hold it like that and then move this forward. And so let's put this into our planner. So this is my daily grind planner. I have a video on how I set this up. Basically, I have my daily/weekly goals or pages here. I have my habit tracking here, and also this last one is my budget and finance. So let's get our sheet. And so what I did before was this is for one day, and I had a whole bunch of goals that one day that I needed to do. And I don't usually have that many goals in a day, so I like to do a weekly layout. And so I tried to make this into a weekly, and for example, make Lunar New Year cards. Remember, I need to buy red envelopes, and that was done for the day, and I would check it off, and then this would go next week. So similarly, that's what I did here. I would write the goals of the month when I've completed it, and then if I needed to put it for the next week, I would just take the goal and then put it to the next week. And then over here, it has my game plan, which is, if you had a game plan that's the same each time, then you can definitely use this. But for this one, for the weekly one, I definitely just covered it and I just put end of the week reflection. So let's put this in. And there you go. And there you go. So I would write the week, write my goals, when I've completed them, my top priorities, appointments, my notes, and the quote for the week, which I can definitely just write in or get a sticker book to kind of cover that. And that was my templates. I have a whole bunch of other templates that you saw me print, and these ones I didn't punch yet. So I do have a monthly page, which is a Sunday start. And if you don't like the Sunday start, I did one for the Monday start. The week of, if you don't like this layout, you can do this layout, which is weekly. And then also this one's a Monday start. This one's a Sunday start. This week's plan. So I also have the same thing, but with a different layout. Monday start, Sunday start, and then these are actually plans that have your time and your notes, what you're grateful for, and then this is just another one. So lots of variety in that template bundle. I do want to share with you that I also have other ones as well that you can turn into a daily grind. And so I will show you what it looks like. This is my Hello 2024. You get your year at a glance, your important dates. These ones I just kind of decorated. Manifest your year, yearly goals, places you've traveled, books I've read, my year in pixels. So basically for this one, I put out the whole year. I have 3 things for my pixels, basically my moods, which is I'm happy, meh, and sad. So I put that there. Yearly spending. And then my health is a very important one to me. My doctor actually loved the fact that I created this. And so I have arthritis, and so I would track my symptoms in pixels. So these are my flares. So if I didn't have a flare, I would mark it yellow. If I did have a flare, I would mark it red. And for example, in January, I had a flare on January 6th and 7th. And these are actually, you can remove, this is actually just a line. So you can write down whatever symptoms you want to track. And so for the 6 and 7, I would write the location of my flares. And my doctor really loved this. These are my appointments, my doctor visits and notes, my medications I'm on, medication tracker, lab graph, sleep tracker. So there are a lot of pages in my bundles. I also have a finance bundle. So I will link it down below for you guys to check out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it's helpful for you. And if you are gonna hop on the daily grind train, my 10% off is code Lorna, and I will link that down below as well, and also my Etsy shop. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!